Welcome back. Chuckie Hessong is joining us this morning from the K-State Extension Service. And you know what? We're going to just start baking for the holidays now.
I know. It's already almost December. I'm ready. Last night I was getting ready and I was like, I think I'm kind of ready for this. Had Christmas music on. I was ready to go.
I love it. Christmas music too.
Yeah.
Yes. So this morning we're going to be using pomegranates, a fruit that's like perfect for the Christmas season.
It is. And you know, the season for it is this time, which is odd for most fruits. So it's like until January. I think it's October till January. So it's actually in season today. And now Hayslip was giving me a hard time about peeling an apple. It's actually called the seeded apple is what pomegranate translates into. So many people.
I was going to say I didn't think we had apples in our recipe today. So
he's crazy. So the thing about a pomegranate is most people don't know how to eat it.
Okay.
Like they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So I remember the first time I got it.
I usually purchase them when they look like this.
Yeah. Well, I remember the first time I bought it, I just cut it in the middle and then I was like, I don't know how to get all these seeds out. So here's the deal. You cut off this little belly button and part of it. So you cut that end off.
You've already pre-sliced it though.
Well, and I did that so that I'd be faster on air. But then you just go around and score it all the way around. Kind of like a segmented orange, segmenting an orange. So you kind of peel it all the way around.
But not all the way through. Okay.
No, not all the way through. Because then you get up under your water, in your water like this.
Oh.
And you start peeling those segments open like so.
Why are we doing this in water?
Well, because what happens is the seeds, what are the seeds doing? They're going to the bottom and then the pith floats to the top.
It separates itself.
Yeah,
Thank you, water.
Yeah, really. And so it kind of helps you pick all those little seeds out, which is what is the part we're supposed to eat. Huh. So that's kind of how that part. Oh.
I was about to say, I feel like today's going to get messy.
So that's kind of how it works. And you can just, you don't have to be under the water the whole time, but it just kind of gives you a place to kind of open all those up. And it's
learned
gentle.
something new today. I've never seeded a pomegranate before.
And these are like 88 cents right now. So, versus buying the seeds already open, all the work done for you is nice, but it is.
Yeah, that's where they jack up the price on that.
Yeah, and you can make sure these are nice and fresh. So
we're going to be making some cookies with these today.
We are. So you just kind of work with them under there, and then, like a little piece will get under there. You want all that yucky stuff to float to the top because that's kind of bitter. So you get your little.
And you can filter it out.
Yeah, you skim off the top, get the little pith out the top, and then you're left behind with all these little seeds. So
pretty.
This is a messy job. So
we like messy.
You need about 2 cups of the pearls is what those are called.
Okay.
I had to look
how
up online
how many cups do you get out of one pomegranate?
1 is probably enough.
Okay.
So I'll work on this.
You get 2 cups out of this?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Okay.
I know you need 1 cup. Sorry, you need one cup of it. Yeah,
okay.
1 cup. I may have said it wrong. I doubled the recipe last night when I made them. So
okay.
So you need about 1 cup of those. So one pomegranate is about enough. And it's kind of like chocolate chips. If you end up with too many or not quite that many, then it's okay too.
Okay. How about we go to break? We will finish. What'd you call it? Pithing?
Oh no, the pith is the top. Pearls.
I meant it was a seeded apple.
That's what
sure.
Pearls is what those little seeds are called.
Seeding. I'll let you seed the pomegranate as we go to break,
awesome.
And then we'll have Michael do some weather. Come back later in the show, and we will put together these pomegranate white chocolate chunk cookies.
Great.
Really looking forward to those. All right. Thank you, Chuckie.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. Chuckie Hessong here with K-State Extension Service, here to show us how to make cookies with pomegranates.
Yeah, white chocolate chip with pomegranates. In your bowl, you have a half of a cup of butter, just softened, room temperature, a half a cup of light brown sugar, and a half of a cup of white sugar. So you need to use your little mixer there. And
now it's going to get loud.
It's going to get loud for a second.
You're going to put an egg in?
Yeah, I'm going to try to put an egg in and not smash your hands here. So you're going to whip in 1 egg.
Do you have a specific speed you like to blend out?
I don't care, just whatever doesn't make a giant mess. You can turn it off now. Okay, we're going to add 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and yes, you should measure this, but we're going to use a capful, right? One of your viewers the other day caught me and said that she always repeats that I say this is baking, not cooking. So
baking you should measure.
She got a kick out of that. So we're also going to add in here. You can add that. It has 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 a teaspoon of soda,
the dry ingredients,
1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and you're going to mix that all in.
Try not to make too much of a mess.
Well, we make messes when we cook. As long as you clean them up, it's all good. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw this in. You're not really ready for it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and throw in 1 cup of oats. You get the idea anyway.
Okay.
We needed about 1 cup of the pomegranate perils, as they call them. If you get too many, you can always store those in a little bit of water, let them float in your refrigerator for about 3 days. But I'm going to let you finish working on that. But we're going to do about a cup of those. I don't know, that's probably pretty close to a cup there. And a cup of the white chocolate chips.
So we're going to mix all that
Yep,
together.
just a regular cookie dough. When you put in your perils, you're going to need to be really careful when you fold those because they will pop and then you have pink cookies, and pink foods kind of can be out.
That's why I need to get this good and mixed.
Yeah, so you need to get it good and mixed.
Do I need to go ahead and put the chocolate in before the perils?
You can.
Okay, so you were calling them perils?
Perils, yes. I had to look up yesterday because I could see the word, but you know how handy it is online where you can click on it and it tells you perils. Yeah,
and then it'll pronounce it for you. Yes.
Yeah, so you want to make sure you're saying it right when you're sharing it with everybody.
And if you're wondering how to get these seeded, earlier before weather, Chuckie showed us actually how to seed a pomegranate.
Right.
And she does it in water, which is really cool.
Yeah, and then you know you're really gonna. It was pretty easy to just fish those out of there. You can use it. Obviously, if I was at the sink, I'd pour them through a colander and get them out that way. You want to make sure you don't get that pith that really floats to the top. You don't want that in your cookies because they get a little bitter.
Okay, so how hot and long do you cook these?
375 for 10 minutes. You do want to do some parchment paper on your cookie sheet if you can. That just kind of keeps those little perils from sticking to your cookie sheet.
And the white chocolate and the cranberry or pomegranates together, just perfect.
They are very, very nice. If you would like to come taste these yourself, on Thursday morning at 10 o'clock in the Girard office, in the Girard Extension office, we're going to be having how to peel a pomegranate. It's a really kind of a fun holiday program.
Oh, neat.
We're going to do some pomegranate lessons, so you'll be learning about the history of, the use of, the nutrition of. Barbara Ames is going to be coming over and doing that for the Girard office. So it'll be a lot of fun. It's open invitation, 10 o'clock Thursday morning.
I am thoroughly enjoying this cookie.
Aren't they good?
Where is your Girard office located at?
120 East Buffalo in Girard, right? Just past the square.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
I think we'll have to have you come back in a couple weeks.
We'll do some more holiday baking, I bet.
Yay, looking forward to that. We'll be right back.